Hey, let's go. You got to rock it. It's Mother's Day. It's not.
It's not. We got like a month.
Yeah, Mother's Day is next month. But here we go. We are rocking. And you will notice here he's actually playing a pretty well-rounded composition on the right side with the Falco, Pichu, and Incineroar is going to rock the Falco first. That's going to be Potato. And Brandon says what? On the left side, going to be rocking Snake, Inkling, as well as the Mii Sword Fighter. And that's so disrespectful starting off the crawl.
I mean, I feel that, though, because a lot of Falcos and Spaceys will just kind of crouch at the beginning just to kind of, you know, or a lot of Falcos will just kind of shoot lasers at the beginning to kind of make you respect that space. So if your character has a crouch, might as well use it to avoid that and show that you are kind of hip to what they're trying to do.
Yeah, you better be using these Nikitas as much as you can, bro. They got nerfed. Let's go.
Yeah, this is the previous patch 2.02, so no Joker here.
Ooh.
But that combo was crispy, and that's still the new patch too. Potato already turning it up and up tilt to back air. That works well on big buys, fast followers, and it definitely does kill.
Absolutely beautiful tech trace right there to the re-grab. Going to be able to confirm that kill. And an Inkling, a character that can rack up the damage, but does occasionally have trouble picking up stocks. So, but, you know, damage is not necessarily something you need to worry about, which is why I actually like it in the 2 slot. Not going to be able to paintbrush right there. Landing with this aerial with the roller. Oh, yes.
Yeah, not a fast enough mash. At that percent, I would have thought that Potato might have been able to get out in time, but not really full committing to the mash, I feel. But it's okay, because he does have Incineroar next, and I do know Pichu is his main, and he keeps that in the anchor position, last slot.
Well, Incineroar, a character that's able to, which I also really like in Squad Strike in the 2 slot, because more often than not, when your 2 slot comes in, the other character already has damage. So you're able to secure stocks relatively quickly with the use of side B or any of his other fast moves. Get up attack. You don't care. You don't care.
You don't. And that was actually really close to working. Amazing.
You look like Tony the Tiger right now.
Actually. And that recovery, it's great.
Nah.
I mean, he's struggling a little bit. But Frosted Flakes also isn't that great, so.
Yeah, you have to respect the cross chop right there.
Oh, this might kill.
Yep, it will kill. 138%. That is 100% guaranteed ground beef right there. Ooh.
Something I do like about Incineroar, even though he's not that fast, his hitboxes, especially in the air, are massive.
Yeah.
Only really a character with a disjoint can contest it. Luckily,
Down
Mii Sword Fighter is
air.
the anchor position.
Absolutely. Ooh, and that's really, we were talking about his weight as well. Beautiful low recovery. You have to, I don't know how well this character can actually just throw buttons, meaning Mii Sword Fighter, against Incineroar, because, yeah, that's a true confirm. Yeah, that's cheap.
Yeah.
That is cheap. The side B, which is that tornado, into the up air, real combo, cheap stuff.
And especially if you get the late hit of that, too, as Incineroar was getting off the ledge. So, I mean, BrandonBSaysWhat was already able to start acting out of it. But now it's Potato's last character and his strongest character, too. So, Mii Sword Fighter versus Pichu. Mii Sword Fighter hits surprisingly hard. And Pichu, I feel like, can die as early as maybe 80-ish%.
Absolutely. Especially with that up air.
Yes.
Which is going to be the kill, the move that you're going to want to see from Brendan to pick up stocks. Incredibly strong. Approaching with down air. Interesting choice here. Maybe trying to clap the dash.
Potato's percent is starting to creep up, already at 65, and even with Thunder Duels, I mean, it's getting pressure, but it's not getting any more damage. That's what Pichu needs right now. He needs a forward tilt to maybe see out the stock by the ledge, but that up air around 80%, what I tell you.
Yep.
What am I saying? Pichu, the lightest character in the game by a decent margin, cannot afford to be taking those risks because they will always slant the opponent's favor if the percents get high enough, and that's why Potato will drop that first game. BrandonBSaysWhat is taking the lead right now.
And that's the thing, you need platforms against this composition. Because it's so hard for you to land against Mii Sword Fighter, because that up air not only lasts a long time, has really good range, but it will pick up stocks relatively early, as you saw. I mean, that was early even for Pichu.
Yeah.
Like,
that was like on the fringe of what was going to kill.
Right. So.
Well, actually, like, it was on the fringe, but I feel like that's something that people don't really recognize enough with Pichu. Because Pichu's just that light, he's put in unique 50-50 kill scenarios that other characters just wouldn't really die from.
Right.
So if you take advantage of those, a lot of the threat factor of Pichu does kind of drop off. The character is very scary, still hits very hard, but people aren't taking enough advantage of the negatives.
Absolutely.
But BrandonBSaysWhat takes it, or takes advantage of that right there. That's why he's up a game.
And I really like what we're seeing from Potato's Falco right there is going to be a key. But he's actually putting, let's see where he puts the Pichu. He's actually going to start with Incineroar against Snake. Now, I actually really like this matchup
I do too.
for Incineroar. I really like it because you can, if you're aware enough, and it's very difficult, but especially when the character's throwing out grenades, but I wasn't really seeing Brendan really use grenades that often, but you can actually use grenades to your advantage to get revenge value and then really approach.
Exactly. So you have to really take the risk reward into account when it comes to Incineroar, because a lot of stuff can kind of be revenge, as you said. And then on top of that, revenge makes you kill super early.
Absolutely.
And Incineroar hits like not only like a truck, but like
a mock truck.
Yeah, an 18-wheeler going at 100 miles per hour.
Right. So he's going to be able to use these grenades and see that. Also, you can obviously use the Nikita to get revenge value as well. So I really like this matchup for Incineroar. As long as you're not reaching with the side Bs, that's the only thing. Oh my God! Yo, heal to the dome. Sit down. Return to your trainer. You're done.
And that's the one thing that couldn't happen. As long as Incineroar didn't die early, everything would have been great. Even if he took a lot of damage and didn't die, it would have been fine. But hey, one good spike deserves another. Potato, showing anything you can do, I can do better.
Yo, you said 1 foot to the dome? How about 2?
Yeah.
Both of them.
Definitely that game before us right now. These guys are silent on each other, but Potato absolutely freestyling, putting on 55% with that combo. And recovering high, BrandonBSaysWhat able to make it back with an aggressive roller and putting on more pressure. And roller its hit rate is almost 100%.
Yeah.
Every time he's put that out there, it's found something.
Well, it's also because Potato's jumping a whole lot. And I mean, he's trying to attack on these damage with forward air, neutral air, stuff like that. He's trying to attack on the damage. He's going to get shielded right there. Potato did not expect that. And the forward air going to clip him as he jumps up from the ledge. Left side goes Potato. And this is super scary because Inkling's going to be able to rack on damage so easily if he's able to get a hit.
Yeah, and Peach is already racking damage on himself, too. I wonder if the ink actually changes the damage.
It does.
It does?
It does.
That is...
Because it enhances all damage. I literally have asked that several times, and I've heard from almost everybody. Unless all of the people I've asked are wrong, it does. It affects the damage he does to himself.
Yeah, that sucks. But luckily, Inkling is off the board, so now it's just the Mii Sword Fighter, the character that did win this matchup before. So let's see if Potato made the adjustments in this micro instance where it's just one stock, one character, even foot. Jab lock, this might do it. It'll be close. Oh man, it's just barely enough. I think if BrandonBSaysWhat had air dodge out of hit stun,
I agree.
Air dodge, that might have been able to do it, but because he didn't do it quite fast enough, that was the thing that will even up the game. It's 1-1, game 3, squad strike. I love this.
I'm really surprised he's sticking with this FD layout here. I really think that you need platforms, especially with your team composition. Falco and Incineroar are really good at clipping on platforms. They have really high buttons. Up tilt specifically for both characters can clip ledges really good. So the fact that you're opting to forego platforms in their entirety is really weird to me because I don't think Snake... I mean, obviously with C4 and stuff like that, but like, I don't think Snake or Inkling really benefit from platforms that much where you would try to forego them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Snake is definitely Feast or Phantom when it comes to platforms because he does get like C4 stuff, but also he gets juggled. So,
right.
You know, maybe that's why. Oh wait.
They picked the wrong stage.
Yeah. This takes a long time. Wow, at that. I guess when they both SD at the exact same time, it just has to load more assets.
Yeah, it loads more characters at once.
Yeah, that took an awkward minute. Wrong stage pick, so it's all good. But Potato, evening up the set, the set count, that means this was BrandonBSaysWhat's counter pick. And if he was looking at Unova, that would kind of make sense. I wouldn't necessarily like it for the Mii Sword Fighter because this character likes to kill off the top. And Unova has ridiculously high ceilings. So maybe it's just a misclick. I didn't see
if it is Unova J-Dog, what character would you like to see on point for both of these players?
If it was Unova, I'd probably like to see Snake and Incineroar start off right after that. Because Snake, he does kill a lot with up tilt, but he has a lot of side kill and edge guard potential too.
Right.
So it looks like that might be what we're starting off with. No, we have Pichu, and I respect that option too. Pichu forward tilt, forward smash, really anything kills off the side very early. And, that might play a factor here. And living off the top against Snake could help him live. Well, it's Peach, so maybe an extra like 5%.
Hey,
that matters.
Hey, bring back WarioWare, man.
No. No, let's not. WarioWare is that stage. I know where it is.
Don't you just say no to me.
That stage is in the trash.
Nah, bring that stage back. I love that stage. Anyway, regardless, we're here on Unova Pokemon League, which is a relatively new addition to the stage list. Oh my God. Yo, that would have... The great part about this match specifically, especially with Pichu, is that you're able to auto-snap to the ledge, so it's really hard to clip Nikita. Oh my God!
Ooh. And Pichu, yeah, you have to air dodge away. Forward throw, please don't die to that.
Yeah, you were
Because you can die to that.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't quick attack way sooner.
I mean, even if he did, that angle from right there is very hard to make it back to ledge with. And if you recovered high, that's a free up tilt.
Yeah, that's true.
But now, I mean, Brandon says what? Definitely calling out these recoveries and feel himself a little bit, going for that forward air to maybe get an early stock. It is Unova, so tech was on the table, but putting that pressure on your opponent never hurts. Well, it hurts your opponent.
Yeah,
it never hurts you.
Up tilt. Let's see what the combo is. Back air going to get the weak hit there. Really weird hitbox, but the back air going to get the real hitbox right there.
Still not enough to kill, but that one should do. And I was about to say, I would be careful with throwing out that back air because the more you throw it out, the staler it gets. So if you keep on throwing it out and it doesn't kill, what other kill options would you have against a snake in that scenario?
And challenge right with his own aerials. Oh my god, the slight charge. I love that. The patient stuff coming in from Brandon. Going to take that with the down smash. Buckets.
Okay, let's put a little bit of pepper on that one. And now Brandon says what? The last character, and then it's Incineroar with a Mii Sword Fighter in the back. I mean, I don't know how familiar you are with the Mii Sword Fighter matchup, but I feel like Inkling will be able to work well against Incineroar if he gets the hit. But right now, he's not getting hit, and he could die.
Yeah, you need about 100 to down the stage without rage.
Yeah, but still very
Yeah, you're
close.
dead now.
You're dead. You're done. Pack it up. And now it's 1-1. Last stock, last character. Mii Sword Fighter and Incineroar definitely bring out the niche characters. Niche or niche, however you say it. But these characters don't really see a whole lot of play, so
It's gonna be so difficult for. Yeah, you have to use the revenge here, but it is a true combo. A lot of these strings are true combos, so you can't get the opportunity to revenge here. It's gonna be so hard with the. Oh, that's what you got to do. You got to follow the dashbacks. It's gonna be so hard for Potato to actually get value from any of his moves because he's so slow.
And also, the other thing, that up air is very stale now. Well, it's probably refreshed because moves do refresh on or get stale on shield. So hitting a lot of tornadoes on shield, a lot of chakrams. Oh, and Potato trying to go for something cheeky with a low edge guard, but for all intents and purposes, this is even. Either character could take in this next hit.
Absolutely.
Oh, and going up there, he had to neutral air dodge. Another down throw, going up there again. This time a bit too high, but it still sets up well for forward air.